Well, most of us know Susan Lucci, the award-winning actress, but did you know she has a daughter? We're about to meet her live. Welcome back to Get Connected. I'm your host, Con Jackson, and we are focusing on Liza. Each and every week we highlight an entrepreneur making a difference, breaking the mold, and she sure has done that with baby health. She joins us. She's out with her best-selling book called Sage Spoonfuls. Welcome, Liza.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Liza, you look pretty sane for having 3 little ones.
I'm very lucky. They're all really good sleepers, so that helps.
Well, let me understand this. You've got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a new infant?
Yes. Three under 5, so it's a handful, but it's a pleasure.
Now, I know most of us probably didn't eat right when we were little, but what led to your system?
You know what? My mom made homemade baby food for us when we were little, and that really inspired me to want to make homemade baby food for my own children. And when my son Royce was born and I started making homemade baby food for him, I was looking for products that would help me make it convenient and easy, and there just was nothing available. And that's when I had the idea for Sage Spoonfuls, and that's when I started writing my book.
All right, well, now that you're a specialist in baby food and done all this research, what are your 3 biggest concerns when it comes to making baby food?
Well, you know what? The first thing is for moms to know it's so easy. It's as easy as mashing a banana, and mashing a banana is a really great, easy way to start. You know, homemade baby food is more nutritious, it's the green choice, it's more economical, and a great benefit of homemade baby food is that it helps to prevent your child from becoming a picky eater as a toddler, which I know we can all benefit from, because picky eating is a really, really difficult thing.
All right, Supermom, have you introduced any of the kids to veggies?
Yeah, broccoli and cauliflower. I mean, when it's homemade, it tastes real and it smells real and it has an enticing, delicious aroma. Store-bought baby food, you know, is not even remotely as enticing as homemade, and that kids learn to not love mealtime, and they learn, you know, they turn their nose up at food, and that's what really makes them grow into picky eaters. But by feeding them homemade food, the smell is so good, and the taste, I mean, it's naturally what babies want to eat. It's what we want to eat. I mean, we don't eat, you know, processed food every single day for every single meal, and neither should our children.
I can only imagine now that you're on to your 3rd kid, this one will have a slew of menu options given how long you've had to develop them.
Yes, she has a whole plethora of options. And you know what, in my book, I almost don't even like to use the word recipe, because it's really about lightly, you know, cooking simple, whole, fresh foods on their own and then mixing them together. I'm going to have carrot and banana here, and who would even think that carrot and banana actually taste amazing together, and it's a delicious taste for your baby. My food is just about preparing simple things.
All right, you know we're a fast-paced society. Does it take a long time to actually make the food?
Spend 1 hour every 2 weeks, cook fresh, single whole foods in bulk, store them in the Sage Spoonfuls jars, which are BPA-free and made in the USA, put them in the freezer, and you're done by spending just 1 hour every 2 weeks. That's all it takes. All
right, I know you mentioned them, and here they are. Tell us about these cute little Sage cups.
You know what? They're so great. They're a wonderful size. They're 4 ounces, and they're so convenient not only to serve and store your fresh puree, but they're great for finger foods. They're great for transporting breast milk or powdered formula or feeding on the go at the park. They nest, so if you need to travel somewhere, they're perfect serving bowls to take. They're wonderful. They're dishwasher friendly. They're airtight. Best thing, they're made in the USA, which makes me so happy.
Now, Liza, it sounds so easy, as dads might be able to do it.
Even dads can do it. My husband has been known to whip up some fabulous applesauce, and with Sage Spoonfuls, it's a grab and go. You don't even have to touch the food, which is so great. You know, a lot of people say make it in ice cube trays, but then, you know, you have to touch the food, and I don't really think that's so sanitary. So here you make the food, you scoop it into the jar, goes from freezer to refrigerator to feeding time to on the go, and you never have to touch the food. And that is one of the hugest benefits of Sage Spoonfuls. Grab and go, so easy.
Now, Liza, I love the name Sage Spoonfuls, but did that come right to you, or did it take some development to get to the actual name?
You know, it's funny, a lot of people have asked me how I came up with the name Sage Spoonfuls, and it was literally one of those things at 3 a.m. I woke up out of bed and I said, that's it, Sage Spoonfuls, and that was it. And it's such an appropriate, wonderful name, and I'm very happy that the thought popped into my brain at 3 a.m.
Well, Liza, we're certainly cheering you on, and where can we find your great products?
Well, thank you, Con. All these tips and recipes in my book and all these wonderful products are available on my website, sagespoonfuls.com.
All right, Liza, you have 3 kids under 5. This book is pretty intense. How did you find the time to do it?
Yeah, I started writing this book. I started jotting down the ideas when I had my first child, and that was 4 years ago. But the heavy-duty writing and development, I really did it over the course of 2 years. And as I was having more children and learning more and working with a top pediatrician and learning so much, and a lot of late nights, a lot of fun conversations with my mom friends and finding out, do they make homemade baby food? What do they like about it? What do they find difficult about it? And really just pouring my heart and soul into this book. And I'm so proud of it. It's so approachable, so not intimidating, and just lets moms know how really, truly easy homemade baby food can be with Sage Spoonfuls.
You know, Liza, I love your passion, and as we wrap things up, I'm just curious, because you're such a great entrepreneur, what advice would you give to any of us pursuing our dreams, given your success?
Just keep working. Hard work always pays off, and always take time for yourself, though, too, because we can always get all wrapped up into work and forget to take time for ourselves.
I love that, and I love your book. Congratulations on the tremendous success.
Thank you so much, Con. Nice speaking with you.
What a delight. Each and every week we highlight an entrepreneur, because you never know where you can start out of your own home. It's amazing. We'll make a difference in the economy, one person at a time. We'll be right back on Get Connected.